Very well, thank you very much. Keeping busy as much as possible.
We love that.
Life is lifing, as I like to say. Yeah.
But in terms of the new, and this is the new song that we're
No, this is not the newest, too. This is not the newest. But however, it is with the producer and singer that the new song is
about.
with.
Yes,
is
yes.
with. Yeah, Fonye Hydraulics. Big
yes.
ups to Fonye.
So Easy is a new one.
Yes, indeed.
And we'll get into Easy now.
But this is also pretty new because I think a lot of people in Ghana haven't actually heard this song, the one that we're just listening to.
Yes.
Although it was released middle of last year.
Really?
Yeah. So it's also pretty fresh.
Yes, in terms of the Ghanaian space.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you release music for the Ghanaian audience or for more of an international audience?
I release music for anybody who wants to listen to it. I know that it is a lot more effective to be more target oriented when you're making music, but I never can bring myself to do that. I do it. I make music, whatever comes from me, and then I like to believe that the audience finds the music as well. I like to do it in such a way that the people who kind of tend towards my music know that I have music so they can access it. It's not an easy, it's not an easy dynamic, but at the end of the day, I think I prefer to make music and let it find the people it needs to find rather than making music for a specific
kind
recipe.
Of people,
No, I can't do it.
Okay. No, but the Ghanaian alternative scene, do you reckon it's grown as much as it should? In terms of the amount of amazing talent
there is. I would say that never as much as it should, because Ghana is a huge country, which means there's a gigantic audience already, and there's a gigantic market of the music as well. And if you want to compare number-wise, like even from social media, the kind of people who are doing alternative music to mainstream musicians, the numbers that we're dealing with in following and things like that, even that is incomparable. Yeah. And so I think there's a lot of space for growth, and but that's also a good thing. It means there's hope and there's space and there's avenue to grow. And I like to be a positive kind of person, so let me take this my positive vibes.
I love it.
So I think there is room for growth, and there's always space for more performers, more artists, more styles of music, more experimentation.
True that. Now let's talk about this style, because I find it amazing. Like the I don't know, it's a harmony, something in there that just sort of catches you off the bar. Just tell me about these particular projects that you did from last year through to now, and the inspiration behind it. These two songs that today is about, more or less, the Hyperdrive and Easy, are both produced by Fonye Hydraulics. He's a lovely gentleman that I met through Reggie Rockstone. Good number. I met him 7 or 8 years ago or something. And a whole bunch of years passed by with us never meeting again and never doing anything. And a couple of years ago I was here, and he's like, "Oh, we should finally link up." And I did. And as soon as he sent me some of his productions, I was just blown away, because he has you can hear it in the music, the sound quality, the harmony, everything that you're talking about is all him. It's all him. Yeah, I just had to come and add a little bit of Sena into the mix, but everything else is him. And there's just something so professional and magical about his sound that I really, really love. And we gelled so well. Like, we went to the studio, we started working on the tracks, and by the time we realized we've already recorded 4. Wow.
In like a day. And so we have a couple more that we're waiting to release.
Ooh.
And hopefully even more after that, because he's already sent me some new music, and it's just blowing my mind. Like I said, there's so much capacity for growth in Ghana, and there's so much fantastic sound, and I love it when life leads me to find people like this, because it's very inspiring. Because he's such a perfectionist as well, and a hard worker, that he's always got stuff to show. And it's nice because you can even select, like, okay, not this one but this one. Like, he's got material. The material is there.
I like it.
So it's very inspiring. I think it also pushes me to write faster, to give more, to bring what I can to the table, because he's an all-round guy, and I really enjoy people like that. Like Wolasi is another favorite person of mine.
I love Wolasi.
He's also that kind of active person, like the other day I was in his studio listening to tidbits from he's doing an Ewe album, and he was showing me a few things, and honestly, I didn't know whether to cry or laugh or just hug him or just sit there and just play it again. Please play it again. Play it again.
I want to just
honestly,
soak it in.
I was just soaking the thing, and I was holding my head thinking, it is amazing that there are human beings like this. Like even him, knowing him across the years now, I can see even like as a producer, producing his own music, the lessons that he's learned, the time that he puts in to actually, learn the craft and seeing other producers how they work, mixing, mastering, organizing, like everything, he's putting in the work and the time and the energy, and it's so refreshing, and the music is nice. Hey, the music is so good.
We love it. We love to see it.
So yeah, this is inspiration. It's straight up inspiration and hard work.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Well, now getting into Easy. Now, what is there a story? Is there a theme? Is there inspiration behind it?
Yes, indeed there is. Whereas Hyperdrive is more about, do your thing, don't slack, just put in your energy and go the way your mind is directing you. Easy is more of a love song, and it's also really it's a plea in. There's so much pressure involved in relationships nowadays. There's so many things that need to be aligned, or we feel that there's a need for so many things to be aligned for a relationship to work.
True.
And it's really just a plea to take it easy a little bit and to be a bit more understanding, and to know that working a relationship is not a one-man thing. It takes two, and it's a path of growth and not instant success.
Yeah, I mean.
So it's really just a love song to say, take your time, take it easy on me. Take it easy on me. It's a beautiful song.
Well, let's take a listen to this. Brand new right here on 3FM. This is Sena Dagadu, Fonye with Easy.
Why you pissed off? Oh, if you got a cookie girls, why they diss you? See, they have no idea what we been through. Baby girl, bury me, pissed you. You don't go far, but the feeling in I miss you. Girl, make you hold up 1 minute, make I piss you. How many times will I hit you? How many times will I piss you? I could never hurt you. How many times will I kiss you? In the morning, take it easy on me. Take it easy on me. Oh, he might have put that I think it'll be a better. Why? Take it easy on me. Take it easy on me. Oh, he might have put that I think it'll be a better. Why?
Pressure, the town, pressure from outside.
Take your tissue. I could never hurt you. How many times will I kiss you in the morning? Take it easy on me. Take it easy on me. Oh, you might have put
Now that's a smooth song.
Right?
It goes down really, really, really well. congratulations.
Thank
like
you.
This is a beautiful song.
It is, isn't it?
It is a beautiful. Like
I have to agree with you, you know.
I'm telling you.
Not to toot my own horn, but it's one of those ones you can listen to on loop.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
Exactly.
No, I'm
yeah.
definitely adding this to my playlist.
No,
This
it's
is
wicked,
amazing.
wicked,
This is
wicked.
amazing. Now let me bring it into the Ghanaian industry because I feel like I can list yourself, I can list Wolasi as artists who have boundless talent, create incredible music, but when it comes to the masses or the Ghanaian masses, not appreciating as much as they should. Whilst I'm sure when you go to Hungary or other European countries, you get a lot more appreciation for your music and more accolades and perhaps even more revenue.
Yeah, there are different worlds though.
Sure.
And for me, one thing is because I don't live in Ghana actively now, I can't expect the same results from from my work or my presence, because it's just it's 80-20% of my time here or there, so that obviously plays a major role in how I'm received or what my success, or what you want to call it, is. So it's a very different kind of world. But I think even, obviously, industry-wise as well, the two countries, Ghana and Hungary, are in very different stages of growth.
True.
I like to call it that because you can say that, America is the eighth place.
Yeah.
You'll find a lot of struggling musicians in America too. It's not everybody who's Beyonce.
Yes. True.
You know what I mean? But also, I like to remind people that whether in Ghana or in Hungary too, I'm not a mainstream artist. I'm never I'm still in my own little niche market kind of place. Although I do have a lot more, opportunity to perform and to play. The most important thing for me is live music, like being able to play live. And so like you can even kind of tell I don't put as much effort into my social media and things like that. Is the live circuits, the festival circuits, and the live stages that I like to think that I have built a good reputation for being consistent and being present, being professional, being on time, the whole nine. The whole nine. And that I've been working on that for a number of years, and thankfully that also reflects back into in my success rate or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, Ghana has a ways to go, I think, in providing avenue for live performers to try their craft, to try the stage, and not gigantic stage, not stadium kind of stage. I mean, intimate concerts, more from 50 people to 500 people, that kind of sway between. And I was talking to a few musician friends as well. And this even was a question that came up from like 2005, 2006 when we did like Hypnotic, Bless the Mic and things like that started. That they're just having avenue for performers to be on stage and to practice, because it takes years to get that kind of level of confidence and professionalism to get to the point where you can say that I can go out in front of 10,000 people and do a show wherever in the world, regardless of who your audience is. Because I think the really exciting thing for me is being able to play music in any country that maybe they haven't heard of me before, but I come there and with my presence on the stage, I can deliver something that draws them in and engages them and leaves them with 1.5 hours of, wow, what was that?
Yes, I want to listen and hear more.
And I think that is way more challenging and exciting for me than, say, I have a fixed set of 10,000 people in Budapest that every time they come, they know me. But as soon as I leave Budapest and go to the next town, I'm lost.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think that is another some interesting thing for me, and it would be interesting in Ghana to see that kind of growth of that kind of effect. So it's not really about your celebrity status, but more about your musical energy.
True.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like that.
I would.
Was it a deliberate decision to say you're moving out of the Ghana market, or moving or relocating to? Was it always? Did you always have one foot in here, one foot out there, or were you primarily in Ghana until you decided to move to?
Yeah, I was born and raised in Ghana. I finished secondary school and had the opportunity to study in university in my mother's hometown in Hungary. And I grabbed the opportunity because, for one, I like to travel. Who wouldn't take the opportunity? You know, that kind of thing. My sister was already studying there, so I had I have some family there, so I wasn't being thrown into some very unknown. And really, I didn't have plans of making music at that point. And I never studied music. It was not even an option. I liked music and I listened to a lot of music, but it was not something that was a thing. And that kind of came into the mix after my first year of university.
Wow.
And but it came in with such a force that it just kind of grabbed me and thwarted everything else. And I'm lucky I could do my degree, because by the end of my university days, my patience for my studies was next to zero, and it was pressure from my father. My father was like, just if you don't have it, I couldn't even come home if I didn't have my degree. So that pressured me to do it. I'm thankful that I did it as well. Education is key.
Absolutely.
But my musical journey began at that time, and it began with an earnest. It was something I can't call it any other thing except a calling. It was something that you have to be doing this. All the options kept coming to try me out, to try different things. A quick learning, fast learning. You know, meeting a lot of musicians, producers, MCs, DJs, travel opportunities, collaboration opportunities. It was life was just okay, now because you haven't got the lessons before now you have a lot to learn in the next number of years. So it's lesson after lesson was just coming towards me, and I was very open to it. So it also it drew me. So it wasn't a conscious decision. It was just something that happened, and the things that happened after also just kept pushing me in whichever direction. And coming to Ghana, because I usually come almost every year because I have family here, and if I don't come to Ghana, I start going crazy. So and it was actually Reggie who I used to show him the things that I used to do, but low key I wasn't really oh, I'm coming here to come and make it, and it was Reggie that was kind of are you stupid? This is nice. Yeah, you need to share it. You need to show. You need to do something. And so small, I started showing people what I was doing and sharing music with some DJ friends, and then play it here and there. And then one thing led to the other. Skolom happened.
Yes.
And it was really Skolom that put me on the map in Ghana music, because I think before that, nobody knew me at all. And that also was a catapult to a lot of other things and collaborations and things I would have met Wolasi if Skolom hadn't happened, for example.
Yeah.
And he's a friendship that I really value. A musical friendship, and a real friendship has bloomed from that too. So a lot happens if you allow it to happen.
In terms of revenue, have you made a lot of money in the Ghana market as compared to have you made any money in the Ghana market?
You see me shaking my head. Please, no. Honestly, but no, I haven't. It's not that I'm not interested in making money.
Of course,
believe me, I am. And for example, I try to do a concert every year that I come.
Yes.
And it has kind of become a tradition to do the concert at Alliance Française, and we're having one now as well on Saturday.
Oh, fantastic!
And obviously we want that to be able to pay at least for our tickets to come, because even that one is ticket. It's 1,000 euros. It's not small money. So obviously, that also helps to balance the books. But when it comes to, royalties and things like this, I'm not even registered to any royalty collecting society in Ghana and whatnot. And maybe one or two small gigs will come my way, but I haven't cashed out on Ghana yet. Ghana owes me.
Hey, I'm telling you, they owe you for all of it.
One day.
I swear.
It should come in one big check. I will take it.
Oh my goodness. But as well, a little birdie tells me that your husband as well is also an artist.
Yeah.
So how's it like having a musical household? does that also influence your sound? Does he influence your sound? Do you influence his sound?
Yeah, we are a tangled mess. I'll tell you straight up. We have tangled the whole thing. When COVID hit, we sat down and looked at each other like we are either the stupidest couple in the world to have everything in the same boat.
Now that, oh my goodness.
We were rocked. Our boat was rocked.
I can imagine.
But it was very, I mean, thankfully we survived, you know. But yeah, it's a very weird and interesting thing. We play together in the band Iron Mafia. We have since Iron Mafia is 19 years old this year.
Wow.
So it's going to have its 20th anniversary next year.
Goodness.
Which is a pretty big deal.
Yes.
And he wrote a track on my first album in 2003, which is already also over 20 years ago. And so we've known each other for a very long time. And even like we weren't romantically involved when I did my first album in 2003, but he actually financed the printing of the vinyl for that album, which became such a hot cake that now if you go on like Discogs looking for an original first press of my first album, it's like 600 euros or something like that.
Yeah, I hope you have a few copies at home.
One.
Oh my God.
we didn't have money those days, so we printed 100 copies. It was 100 copies, numbered copies, but he financed that. So he's also like business involved in the music industry and in my life since the beginning of my journey.
Yeah.
And so he produces, he plays the trombone, and he teaches me how to use his programs and things when I want some independence to write my own music. He's very supportive, and we play with Iron Mafia. The Dagadab sets that I do, the trio, he's an elemental part of it. Without him, it wouldn't exist. So we are very much entangled in each other's musical lives, and not just our musical lives.
I love that. Yeah. Couple that sings together, stays together, eh? But what were we expecting? So Saturday we have a concert coming up at Allianz Concert. Tell me about it. Who's performing? What can we expect if we come through? And how much for a ticket?
The main base of the music is the Sena Dagadu squad, which is Ayler Marty, my husband, on the decks and keys and samplers and loopers and the trombone, and our flutist, Pastor Akosh Pasti, who is a classical flutist, but he's the most gangster flutist I've ever met in my life. And we're going to have Fonye, of course, hydraulic Fonye, the first time we're stepping on stage together.
Oh, yes.
And that is so exciting for me to share these new songs and play them first time live. And come and check it out. And of course, we have Wolasi, because Wolasi is Wolasi. And when we join forces and we add our energies together, it is crazy. It is elemental and vibrant and recharging. And so I wish anybody who feels like recharging their batteries to come to Allianz Française on the 2nd of March, this Saturday. It's 100 Ghana cedis, and tickets are at the gate. We are old school.
Fantastic.
We don't do these prepaid. This is cash.
So come to the gate, 100 Ghana cedis only, Allianz Française, and come and listen to some of the best music you ever listened to in your life. Of course. Masterly curated by Sena Dagadu herself. It's going to be exciting. I'm excited about it. So we're going to be all coming through on Saturday. But I'm going to bring it back easy. And I want you to sort of give us like an a cappella version or listen and then just sing along. Okay. So we appreciate the uniqueness that is your voice. So ladies and gentlemen, you better go on to all streaming platforms. It's officially out on all platforms.
Yes, indeed.
Fonye Sena with Easy. And of course, Fonye Sena with one of my favorites, Hyperdrive as well. And other incredible songs from Sena's collection. So please run up the streams and then let's
comment, share, come, interact, talk, DM, whatever. Let's talk.
And most importantly, be there on Saturday. It's very necessary.
Very, very, very important.
So this is Fonye Sena with Easy.
Baby girl, why you pissed? Oh, if you are a groupie, girls, why they diss you? You have no idea what we've been through. Baby girl, very
This guy's voice is so smooth. It's like butter.
Honestly, I'm literally like, it goes down very, very, very well.
Now they be why take it easy on me. Take it easy on me. Baby, why? Pressure daytime, pressure from outside, and I can't
measure how far we go, fickle the last mile. I don't need diamonds or anything, don't need more than what you can bring. I just need you. Yeah. I don't feel lost if you know the way. Meanwhile, that's the energy. So take it easy on me. Take it easy on me. Me don't have to the be a why? Take it easy on me. Such a tune.
Oh my goodness, this song is everything. Sena with Easy. And we're inviting you all to join us on Saturday at the Alliance Française for a fantastic concert with Sena Dagadu. First time performance of this one will be happening on stage. You do not want to miss it. But Sena, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Such a
Such
pleasure.
a delight. Yeah, I'm so happy you're here.
No, we have to do this again.
We
definitely
do.
have to do
I
this
would love
again.
to. I'd love to.
So, of course, the music is out on all